Bam! We out here.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
So we got, what's on the agenda for today, Adrian?
The agenda, obviously we're
First
starting off with the Weddle. We haven't finished. We haven't done that
That'll
yet.
be
That's gonna
fun.
be. That's gonna be the main thing here.
Mm-hmm.
Second thing, talk about some news that's happened today. Today's been pretty filled with
Yep.
football news.
sure.
Obviously, we're not in a cabin.
Yeah, we are not even in the same place, if I'm going to be honest.
We're not in the same state. So,
Yeah, there it is.
I'm back at my house. As you can see, this dog is behind me, and my room is filled with dolphin things. He's in his house.
I'm in a completely empty room because just moved in, back to the dorm.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
Back to his football ways. You just got your pads yesterday. Just got everything that you needed.
Got
Football
first practice in
season
today, and I cannot tell you how hyped I am.
I can't tell you how hyped I am for that drive up there.
I'm hyped for you for the drive. What is it going to be, like 4 hours, 6 hours?
I love it. I love car rides. Everybody in my family knows I love car rides.
Yeah, that's what you love.
We are we're gonna start here with the Weddle.
We get distracted easily. We're starting with the Weddle.
Starting with the Weddle, so I'm on a
Talking
computer,
about some
obviously.
news.
Yes, Sirski.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to share my screen here so you can
Let me see.
do this Weddle with me.
Bet. I do like to see it. It's hard when you're just hearing the clues,
All right. Can you see the screen?
Mm-hmm. It is, I think, loading. Can't tell for sure though. Oh,
All right.
bet here it is. Yep. I see.
All right. So we are going to start. Who are we starting with?
Okay, I'm thinking. How about we just pick a name on the list? What if that's like oh no, because those are all gonna be errands, bro. What if we just do a random scroll and then a click?
Okay, tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Reggie Gilman.
Interesting.
All right. Wow.
Oh,
that's
legendary
actually
pick.
pretty good.
Okay, just so you guys know, if you can't hear or if you can't see, Buffalo, AFC East,
I'll work
6
some
foot,
editing just so
24,
we can
number 41. It's lower than 41, close to 24 lower, close to 6 foot lower, is a running back, and is in the AFC.
see it. I'll get some editing done just so they can see it. So
For the Spotify listeners.
yes,
I've been a
just for the
Spotify listener, and I know it kind of sucks sometimes,
Yeah, not seeing the,
But so, yeah.
the video.
We're long story short, we're very close.
Yeah. So AFC running
short.
back who's pretty short and pretty young.
Interesting.
How tall is Najee Harris?
Pretty sure he's 6'1", if I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay. So pretty young running backs.
Very short.
Jonathan Taylor.
Nah, he's also pretty tall.
I'm thinking just naming off pretty young.
Give me some.
J.K. Dobbins.
Don't the Dolphins have a pretty young running
It's
back
not the
core right
AFC
now?
East,
Or not
though.
young. Oh, that's right. It's not the AFC East. I always forget
J.K.
about that.
Dobbins.
Yeah, he is short. Toss him in
You want to
there.
run J.K.? You want to run up Dobbins?
Yeah. Toss him in there.
Dobbins. J.K. Dobbins. Okay.
Ooh,
Wow, we
5'10"
got-
on the dot. 23 years old on the dot.
His
Not
numbers
in the
in
AFC
28,
North.
29. So he's in the West, or he's in. Oh, how old is Josh Jacobs?
Josh Jacobs is definitely older than 23.
I was gonna say that, but I think his number. What number is he?
28, right?
That's why I was thinking it, but he's definitely not 23.
And I think he might be 5'10". I'm thinking maybe.
So it's the West or the South?
Oh, the Denver Broncos other running back,
Javonte
Williams.
You gonna run him up?
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe that could be the move. Maybe we'll get the division at least out of that.
It's the South. Wow. Okay, young running backs in the South.
I knew it wasn't him though, if I'm gonna be honest, because of the number. But
Yeah, 33.
I just had to get some clues. Oh wow.
Travis Etienne, James Robinson.
Travis Etienne, he might be 5'10". I say toss him in there. That could be an interesting little pick.
Travis Etienne. Wow, we got everything. Wow. He's number one.
How is he? That is insane. How is he everything but the right answer? You know what I mean? That does not make any sense.
If you're wondering why I keep looking over, it's because I have a thing of helmets there, and I'm just thinking, I'm looking at the teams just so I don't. It's kind of cheating, but
I don't have that. Lucky.
I've been collecting this. I've been collecting this for about 3 years, and I finally finished it last year. So, who is the Texans running back?
Texans? Oh my goodness.
Texans.
If I'm gonna be honest, that's a team that I probably know not very many players of. I'll be honest.
Why should be a Texas player though?
It has to be. I mean, I just can't think of any short running back. Oh wait.
Derrick Henry is definitely not 23. Jonathan Taylor is definitely not 5'10".
Yeah.
It's not Jacksonville. It has to be.
What about Houston? Deion Jones is shorter than 5'10", and I don't know where he is right now, so never mind.
I think who is their running back? Some dude I follow on TikTok for Houston. Who is their running back? I think it's Damon. Is it Damon Pierce?
Ooh, that sounds ridiculously familiar.
I don't remember if that's supposed name. Dame. Right here. This guy. You want to do that?
Yeah, toss him in there. Sorry, I was adjusting your audio. I needed you louder.
What?
What happened, bro? I can't see it yet. Don't react too much. Bro, literally, we are getting like everything about this right except for the person.
There's definitely some viewers right now screaming some name that we just can't think of.
Yeah, they're probably very angry at us right now. All like 4 of them.
Well, hey, you don't know that. We got 60 views on it.
Bro, I did see that. And we got like 14 subscribers. Like,
yes, sir.
I know we're cool.
Appreciate all of you guys.
Y'all are going crazy with it. I love y'all.
So think about the number 28 or 29.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I mean, what number is JT? Is JT 28?
Should we toss JT in there just to see if we're?
That's what I was thinking.
I think we have to.
I think this is right.
I just thought he was taller than 5'10".
Oh no!
We literally thought of him like 5 picks ago. That's my bad, honestly. Give me that because I literally said definitely not JT.
100%.
I'm gonna need you to go edit this and bring up the part where I said it's not right here. That's tough. My bad.
Technically, we probably should have got that in 2. We just couldn't think of Jonathan.
So we're
That's
still
crazy. He's only
the
23.
fastest.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna run up another one. This is the hard mode now.
Yeah, hard mode's my favorite because I like the defensive guys.
Defensive players. It gets you thinking.
That's what I'm saying.
So this one you can't start with anybody. So you can't like see the names. You gotta start with somebody first.
Interesting. Let's start with let's go with an O lineman.
Okay, how do you want to do?
I'm thinking let's go Taylor Lewan. I mean, is it smart to go with the O lineman though? Because they're so big, and that's like only cutting off part of a thing. Should we go with like a middle height guy?
Brandon, when he usually does this, he starts with Devin White.
Yeah, but I feel like
that's pretty cheating.
That's cheating.
That's kind of scumbaggy. No offense, Brandon.
No offense,
the way
Brandon.
You do it's kind of scumbaggy.
What about like Minka Fitzpatrick? Let's just toss him in there. He's mid height.
He's pretty mid.
Yeah, but
okay. Ooh. Nothing.
Yeah.
Defensive player in the NFC.
It's kind of a high number. So probably linebacker or D line.
D lineman, yeah.
Tall, because he's a lot taller than 6'1", and he's old. He's
minimum 6'3", minimum 27 years old, and the number's pretty high. In the NFC too, so think of that.
Yeah, I always. Okay, you're all gonna know this, but I always say like the wrong division all the time.
Yeah,
I do it so much.
He has Alzheimer's.
Something like that.
Who's a pretty? I always think of like when I think of D linemen in the NFC, I always think of Fletcher Cox.
Yeah, that just shows how old you are now, though. Like, the NFL's evolving, buddy. Just kidding. I always think of him too. He's just like a staple for D line, if I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, he's on the Super Bowl.
Toss him in there.
He's just good.
See Fletcher how Cox. Old this
dude. Can't go wrong with Cox, actually. Dude.
Yeah, you gotta love some Cox.
Okay, so that's numbers.
Okay.
Pretty good.
29, 30. Very tall.
Yeah, he's very tall. What? That's crazy. He's definitely a linebacker then.
What? A linebacker that tall? I feel like at that point we're getting in the DN category when you're getting 6'5", 6'6". You're not going to get an off the ball linebacker that tall.
Okay. Who's that tall? What? I'm so
confused. That's crazy. We're not actually baffled. We're just making it interesting for you guys. We know exactly who it is.
We're just messing with you.
That's facts.
We're waiting for you guys to
not in
figure
the
it
East. Out. Interesting thing that we haven't brought up yet. Just seems
not in the East.
Top of the head.
So that leaves every other division in the NFC.
You know how old that crazy Hunter D-end for the Vikings?
Darnell Hunter.
Yeah. He's massive. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure he's 6'5", 6'6".
Run him up?
Yes.
Danielle.
That's what it is, Danielle. I knew it. It was like
Darnell. It is a linebacker.
Linebacker. It's a big old linebacker, bro. Not in the North.
So he's 30 or 28.
I think he's got to be 29.
29 or yeah.
He's 29 on the dot.
Yeah, he's 29 on the dot.
On the dot.
That's
just math skills there.
Yeah.
I didn't realize Danielle Hunter was that young. 27's pretty good for linebacker.
Yeah. Number doesn't help though.
Not at all.
Started at the top.
Who's a big? Oh, what about plays for Tampa Bay?
I was gonna say Vita Vea.
Well, it's a linebacker. Isn't he 6'5"? What's his name? Ooh. I can't Google it, man. This is crazy. You know what I'm talking about? It's their middle linebacker.
Devin White.
What?
Devin White, the Steel Me linebacker. Who else?
No, I'm saying Tampa Bay, bro.
Yeah, Tampa Bay.
No, they have like an older linebacker who's been there for a minute.
Oh, Shaquille Barrett.
Ooh, yeah. I think he's 29.
Nope.
What is it?
Wow, it's in the West. We got every single one.
Why is it always the last one we go to?
Yeah. He's 29.
He was shorter than I thought he was.
So, a NFC West linebacker who's 6'5", 29 years old. Think of their linebackers. So, Seattle. Mm-hmm. They don't really have anybody I can think of.
It literally could be like their 4th string or something.
Oh, like how tall is Bobby Wagner?
Nah, he's like 5'11", 5'11" if I'm remembering correctly.
Okay. Because he's 29, I think. He's pretty young.
He's old. Bobby Wagner?
Oh, not Bobby Wagner. Fred Warner.
Oh, it's gotta be Fred. No, he's not 6'5". He is not 6'5". He is like 6'2".
Okay. The Rams.
Von Miller? Is he?
He's
Buffalo. Old as balls.
He's in Buffalo.
Oh, that's right. I just saw a tweet about that actually. OBJ to Buffalo, by the way. That's what I'm implying, guys.
I'll cry.
I cried just for Stephon Diggs, man. Like, get that man his targets. Like, feed him.
He won me fantasy.
Exactly. I always get him in fantasy. I need him.
The year I won fantasy is the year D-Hop, Stephon Diggs. I had them both on my team.
Absolute legend.
Yeah, and I had Kamara, and I had Mahomes, and I had Travis Kelce.
I'm having a thought here. What if we think more like pass rushing linebackers instead of middle?
That's what I was gonna say. J.J. Watt. He's not 29 though. No way.
I'm pretty sure he's still like a hand in the dirt D lineman right now. I don't think he's technically like an outside backer.
I can't think of anybody that's 29. Like every time I think of somebody, I'm thinking of Arizona, Isaiah Simmons, but he's a safety.
He's super young too.
Super young. Zach Collins, but he just got drafted like 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say Chandler Jones, but he's in Vegas.
Yep. That's who I thought of too. Yeah,
I'm throwing Fred in there.
We're not predicting it. All right, toss him in there.
I'm throwing Fred.
If I'm wrong again, like violently wrong, I'm gonna be a little upset. If I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna quit the show immediately.
It's 54 though. Number 54.
Dang, that's
25. That's crazy. Number 54 in the NFC.
Fred Warner is one of my favorite linebackers of all time.
That is very, very true. I love him.
I'm not saying he's like top 10 or something, but big fan.
Favorite, not skill wise.
Personal, like I like watching him play a lot.
Yeah. Who's the linebacker for the Rams? I think his last name is Lloyd.
Oh.
What's his name?
Type it in. L-O, not live.
What? Oh, why? One of these guys. Or one of these two. Devin Lloyd or Damian Lloyd?
Devin sounds more familiar to my brain.
No, I'm doing the other one.
Completely wrong. Toss Lloyd back in there. Damon just doesn't sound like it's going to be it.
What? Wow, we're screwed.
Wow. What a showing for this week, huh?
Yeah, what a good way to start a Weddle. We're not as bad as this.
We got 3 left, though. We got 3 left. No Google machines allowed, right? That's
we gotta, yeah. We gotta think of Seattle, too. But, like, Seattle has nobody.
Seattle? You think I know a single player in Seattle other than, like, 4 dudes?
Didn't they just sign KJ Wright? But there's no way he's 29.
No, he is, like, 34. He's been, like, 30 for a couple of years.
That's how that works. Once you turn 30.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
A couple years later, you're 34.
You're 34. Yeah, that'll do it.
I don't want to give up, but I don't want to waste too much time.
Yeah, that's big facts. We're kind of on we're not a time crunch at all. We can do whatever we want. It's our show.
It's facts. We can spend an hour on a Weddle and not talk about anything else.
But we're not gonna.
Yeah, just for the sake of
I'm whipping up the Google machine really quick.
Okay. We don't even know what team it is.
Yeah, isn't that just dumb?
All we guess is San Francisco. There's 3 other teams.
Yeah.
I can't think of. I thought we would have them with the Rams with Lloyd. I think one of these 2 Lloyds was on the Rams team last year. They just switched teams.
Oh my goodness, I'm so dumb.
What?
No, I just typed in the wrong spot. Told you. Silly.
I want to know what
Leonard
team
Floyd. It's him, bro. I'm telling you, bro. When you said Lloyd, I was about to say Floyd, but I was like,
"Oh my God,
I'm stupid." I was like, "Nah, I'm stupid. That's a dumb answer."
It's Leonard Floyd. God, what an L for us.
I knew it was, bro.
I mean,
I wish y'all could be
like
in my brain to know that I'm right, because I haven't.
That was kind of like the other one. You know what I mean? Like we could have got it. We just got the wrong name.
We literally had the person. We were like, "This is the guy," and then got him wrong 4 times in a row. Just because it's an F instead of an L in the front.
Yeah, so that's it's still a win in my books. We got that in 4. We're guessing Floyd after 4.
4. We got the first one in 2, second one in 4.
Yeah, technically.
Someone stop us. We're going crazy.
We're too good at this. All right. Transition to some news today. Obviously, you've heard of Marshawn Lynch. You hinted at that at the beginning of the show when you were
Marshawn Lynch.
Did you see his mugshot?
He's like he's straight up sitting there. He's like,
that was the funniest thing in the world. Like, and it happened in Vegas too.
It has to happen in Vegas. There's no other place to have it.
He was definitely driving a golf cart, eating Skittles.
Yeah, at his college stadium. No other place to do it.
Yeah. So there's that. You know, that's just like side news, but that's not really that important because he's not in the NFL anymore. Obviously, he's a great running back. Yeah, but the main thing today has been about Roquan Smith.
Crazy. Yeah, I did hear about that. Yep.
I saw that this morning. Like, Your mic disconnected.
No way.
There you go. I got it.
Is it good?
Yeah.
I was about to be infuriated. But what how do you feel about it? Did you read his message?
It's kind of surprising. I did read his message.
Yeah.
He was like, "I love the city of Chicago." Cap.
Passionate. I don't know, bro.
But this front office, they've mistreated me. We've tried to talk about contracts, but they just don't want to talk about it. You know, it was kind of surprising. I was like, really, Roquan Smith requested a trade? That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I feel like if I'm trading for Roquan Smith, the value's almost there, but I don't know. I don't know if this was his best move.
Yeah,
I feel like he
especially
has not
this early,
crazy.
Especially like this close to the season.
Yeah, exactly. Like
preseason's about to start.
Yeah,
I feel like if you're gonna request a trade, it has to be mid season or like mid.
Well, I feel like this is smarter. Well, because you see a lot of trades happening, like during the season. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's better than getting traded in the season. Obviously, it's not ideal. You want to be traded in the off season.
Yeah,
but it's not terrible. But I just
Go ahead. What teams do you think trade for him?
Do I think trade
or
for
should
him?
Or who should?
Oh.
What would be his best fit?
Man, I don't know, cause like that's what I'm saying is I don't really see like the value in him. I don't see him being a major upgrade for most teams. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See,
especially for the price. I'm sure he's asking for a pretty penny because he's a mobile linebacker, still pretty young.
He was an All-Pro last year.
Exactly.
Like,
he's gonna be asking.
He was a pretty high draft pick. Like
exactly, he's gonna be asking for big cash.
You know, you could say I'm biased, but I would love Miami to trade for Roquan Smith.
Yeah.
On our defense, that is our one. That is our one weak spot.
Yeah.
You know, we have a good D line, we have a good secondary, but our linebackers are pretty mid. Like Jerome Baker, I love Jerome Baker. We just drafted Channing Tindall. Like we got Melvin Ingram, but he's pretty old.
Yeah.
An edge rusher like Jalen Phillips, he's developing. But besides that, we have Andrew Van Ginkel.
Hey, on Wisconsin, don't mess with the gink, man.
Hey,
I don't want to hear nothing.
Like, I love me some Ginkel, but he didn't have a great year last year. You know, his first 2 years were pretty good.
He's a role player, for being honest.
Yeah. We have Duke Riley. You know, he had a blocked punt for us last year. Cool.
Never heard of him.
He played in Philly. But if we got Roquan Smith, adding Roquan Smith to our front seven, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So I would love me some Roquan Smith, but we don't. The only problem with that is we don't have the trade package to go get Roquan Smith.
Right.
Like we made a trade. We made a trade today. We traded with Houston. We traded our tight end Adam Shaheen for like a few picks, and we have $22 million in cap space right now.
Yeah.
But that's not enough to go get Roquan Smith.
I mean, depending on what you give them back, it might not be bad.
I mean, we've been in trade talks, or like we've been involved with trade rumors recently with our two receivers, Preston Williams and Lynn Bowden. They've been talking about being traded, but I don't think you can give up Preston Williams for Roquan Smith, especially to Chicago.
No, definitely not. That's
so
not happening.
As much as I would love to see it, I don't think it's happening.
Yeah. It is kind of crazy though. I kind of want to go back to like his reasoning and stuff like that. Do you think it's justified? Like, do you think he deserves to be paid more right now? Do you think he deserves a big contract? I mean, obviously,
not
all pro, that's
probably,
nice. But
yeah, but probably not as big as he would want. Like he probably wants $15-20 million a year.
Right, like top dollar.
Yeah, he wants to be paid like Fred Warner or something.
Yeah,
but he had one All-Pro year. I mean, coming off an All-Pro year, you're gonna ask for more money.
Yeah, I mean,
but then you're never gonna know if that's a fluke or he's going to keep doing that for the rest of his career. It's just like a chance you have to take.
How clutch by him, though, honestly, to, like, right before he has to, like, start asking for new money, go all pro. That's very clutch. Congratulations on your part. You're going to get paid very beautifully.
Yes, there's going to be a team out there that's going to take that chance.
And they're going to be like,
it's going to work out, or they're going to. It's going to work out, and you're going to go all pro for the next 4 years.
Yeah, that's.
Or it's not going to work out, and you're going to tear your ACL. I hope that doesn't happen, but I'm just saying, it's a chance they're willing to take.
I'm curious right now. Seattle doesn't really have anybody for a linebacker, like off the top of my head. You know what I mean? That'd be an interesting trade for them.
That would be, but I would. That's him going from Chicago to Seattle. That's just as bad.
Yeah, but see, I feel like. Hold on, let me look something up real quick.
Like him going from Chicago, who's gonna have a top pick in the draft this year, to Seattle, who's probably gonna have a higher pick in the draft this year. Like,
not by much.
For him, it's gonna be pretty bad because Chicago, they look like they're not gonna win as many games as most people think. Adam Rank.
Yeah.
But a lot of people have a lot of faith in Chicago. I don't have any faith in Chicago. I think they're gonna get a top 5 pick in the draft.
Other than Darnell Mooney, I think they're garbage.
Yeah. Because Roquan Smith is their last hope on defense.
Yeah. Eddie Jackson's a dog, but
I was gonna say Eddie Jackson, but he's
I get
he's
what you're
not
saying.
Roquan Smith.
Yeah. I completely get what you're saying.
So, I feel like him going from Chicago to Seattle would be better in the future because they just paid DK. They're gonna get a quarterback. They're gonna draft a quarterback this year.
Yeah. Bryce
Young, maybe.
That'd be a good pickup.
Rashad Penny, if he does as good as he did last year at the end of the year, then he's a good running back.
Well, see, that's what I'm thinking though. Is it's like Seattle, they're having like fan issues right now. I feel like that could be an option for them to just kind of like smooth things over, maybe pick up a big name, an all-pro. You know what I mean? And they'd have to give stuff back, obviously, because they don't have a great cap space, and that is a good point. Probably are going to be getting a first-round quarterback, so that's expensive nowadays, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, they don't have as much cap space as I thought they did. I forgot that that they just paid a couple big guys.
Yeah. In other news, moving on from the defensive side of the ball, moving to the offensive side of the ball. Tim Patrick, fortunately, tore his ACL.
Crazy.
Which kind of sucks because I really thought.
I mean, their receiving core was crazy.
I was gonna say, I thought Denver's receiving core was the top 3.
Yeah, no, they've been top 3 for a couple of years, and them finally being healthy was, I was just so excited to see it. Like they
got Russ, they got Russ. They got a great 1-2 punch in the backfield.
Yep.
Their tight ends are young, and then having Tim Patrick, Cortland Sutton, and Jerry Jeudy, that offense
would have been insane.
And their offensive line, pretty good.
Yeah.
And then Tim Patrick tears his ACL, but it happened to like every single one of the receivers in the past 3 years.
Right.
So it's not the greatest thing in the world. He's out. He's gonna be out for the rest of the season.
He's out for a season. He'll be back next year. He's gonna be good next year, but the excitement for this team just goes down a little bit. A lot, not really, because again they have
Cortland Sutton.
Yeah, and even if it was, let me just be straight up here. If it was Cortland Sutton, they still have great running backs. They still have good receivers everywhere else, and they have Russell Wilson right now.
Yeah.
Like, this is a complete team, you know what I mean?
And their defense is pretty good too, like.
With or without, one receiver.
Yeah.
Am I upset? Yes, but.
Well, I think they make. Do I think they make the playoffs? Probably not. we're gonna talk about that later on. So, for most people in this, hold on. All right.
Hello.
Yep.
Were we off there?
My controller disconnected.
Okay, bet.
Okay. Anyways.
What was the last thing you heard?
I was hearing you. I just couldn't. I heard everything you said.
Bet. I was so confused. I was like, "What is happening?" Give me some thoughts on that.
I say, them losing Tim Patrick is not going to be the biggest deal in the world, but do I think they're a playoff team? No. But we'll get into that later on.
Yeah, there's just a very specific reason they're not a playoff team. For unfair reasons, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're a crazy division.
We'll talk about that when we get to the division. We're going to keep that for later.
Just a sneak peek.
See, for most people, for everybody that's watching this right now, we actually had this episode recorded already.
Yes, we did.
I took 10 hours to edit the first one.
That's a long... I did not know that. He did not give me that information.
I put my heart and soul into that video. Just for you to say, I think we should re-record it.
It just...
It
just didn't feel like...
It was pretty bad. That one we were in person. We were at the cabin, but
it was late.
It was 11:30 at night. It was 11:30 at night. My voice was gone because we went golfing. We did all that stuff. And earlier
and we just recorded the other episode.
The pilot, yeah.
Yeah, and then we had to move rooms. You know what I mean? Like we had to walk all the way up a big mountain, pretty much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go up there, and we were both out of it. I just felt like if that was the first episode, we're losing all 61 of our viewers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was pretty bad. So that's like we already know. Technically, we know who are. I know his division winners. He knows mine, but we're just gonna act like we don't. So,
yeah, Adrian, who wins the division for you?
I don't know.
Oh man, but my division winners are on my notes on my phone, which is recording me right now.
You're just gonna have to go from there.
Oh, that's gonna be tough. Google machine.
But when we recorded that episode, it was recorded July 27th, 2022. Guess what happened the very next day?
What happened?
DK and Debo signed their contracts.
Oh, yeah.
So we couldn't talk about it because we didn't know what happened.
Yeah.
Now, this is being recorded in August.
Yep.
So we know what happens, and we can talk about it. So, what do you say about those contracts? Do you think they're worth it? Do you think they're being overpaid? What do you think is going on here?
Never been a big fan of, I don't want to say paying receivers, but paying receivers. You know what I mean?
I get exactly what you mean.
Yeah. Like, obviously, I'm a players guy. Give these dudes money, bro. Like, they are sacrificing their lives, putting it on the line. But looking at it from a management standpoint, you really gonna pay a receiver? Like, there's a lot of receivers out there. Like, I know good receivers on my team right now that are dogs, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But DK is a freak, Debo is a freak. If you want to pay him, it's not going to be bad to pay him.
Do you think DK got his contract at the right time? Do you think he should have waited?
Well, if you're thinking about it, like, do you mean from like a beneficial to him standpoint?
Yeah.
I think he did at a pretty decent time because Devontae just reset the market.
He did. No, it wasn't Devontae. It was Christian Kirk.
Yeah, but that was a while ago, wasn't it?
I think it was a few weeks before Devontae got his contract. Like, Christian Kirk was the first person to actually get a bag. And then everybody's like, if Christian Kirk can get paid this money, imagine what I can get.
Yeah.
Like, Christian Kirk's agent, Hall of Fame.
Give him some cash.
give him the golden jacket because he deserves it.
Yeah, that's facts. Because I don't know about you, but Christian Kirk is not a super elite guy. He is
not a top 15 receiver in the league.
Nah.
So him getting top 10 money, or maybe top 5 money, that's insane.
Yeah. That is insane. I suppose, yeah. But either way, the market did get reset. And Devontae going with that price, is kind of meaning that's like he's the best receiver in the league. I'm not going to argue about it with anybody. Him taking that price is like making the market official. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think it's fine for them to go now. There's not going to be a better time for them to sign, in my opinion.
Yeah, everybody, a lot of receivers got their money this year. Mm-hmm. Christian Kirk obviously started this whole thing.
Yeah.
Then Devontae, then it was Tyreek, and then it was A.J. Brown, and then it was DK Metcalf, and then it was Deebo Samuel, and who else got money this year? Stephon. Didn't Stephon get money too?
Oh, I don't know.
Was it this year?
He
got money. Mike Williams got re-signed, so it's like, everybody got their bags. This year, it was mostly receivers.
Yeah, well, that's because receivers, they're becoming more and more of a hot commodity,
It's very pass-first offense. Mm-hmm. Like, that's what Minnesota's going to do this year is...
Yeah, they're going to be slinging the rock.
Yeah, that's why I say, in fantasy, Justin Jefferson's first receiver off the board.
Yeah.
See,
you said wide receiver?
Yeah.
Yeah,
receivers, I think Jay Jett is number one receiver.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
You can go Cooper Kupp, but he's not going to have the same year that he had last year because they just got Allen Robinson.
Yeah, it depends on who's drafting too. You know what I mean? If you got a farmer dude, from Wisconsin, he's definitely not picking. He's definitely picking Cooper Kupp. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He's like, I like that white guy in L.A.
He just plays he respects the game more.
You know who else really plays the game well? The guy throwing to him, Matthew Stafford. I bet he
just really deserved. He deserved that Super Bowl. He deserved it so much.
Yeah.
I bet they both stand for the flag.
Yeah. No, literally, that dude is drafting Cooper Kupp over most people. I mean, honestly, he's probably going to draft Tom Brady in the first round, if we're being honest. But
Tom Brady for him is going to go 1-1.
Yeah.
But
what other news we got, though?
News, and not really news today. Like, today's been pretty
for the last, week, though, we are kind of a couple weeks behind because I was on vacation. But
where'd you go?
Went to Colorado. It's pretty fun.
What'd you do there?
I walked in the mountains. We took lots of hikes.
I did see that picture.
Yeah, I got some crazy pictures. Insert edited pictures here.
I was about to do that.
But, I got some pretty crazy pictures. We went hiking, and I tried to, obviously I had football literally as soon as I got back. So I had to get on a plane, zip over back to Minnesota, pack everything into my van, and drive straight up to Brainerd, right? So I do that super fast. So I kind of used it as conditioning going up there, you know what I mean? Up in the elevation.
Yeah.
Get them good hikes in, work them lungs.
So, yeah, so we haven't really talked since we've shoot that pilot.
Yeah, that's facts. It's been busy.
You sent me a few pictures, but you've had football, I've had work, and I just got accepted into USF.
Oh. Attaway, what?
Yeah. I called them the other day. I was like, hey, yo, I put an application in 3 months ago. Where's the note, dog?
Where's the note?
He's like, what's your name? And I was like, Adrian Jimenez. And he goes, okay, I'll be right back. And then he's like, oh yeah, I got your file right here. He's like, you didn't get anything from us? He's like, no. He's like, oh, you've been accepted for about a month. I was like, bro, he didn't say anything? He goes, you should have got a letter.
You should have got a letter.
I didn't get
it, bro.
I was like, I didn't get anything. And he goes, okay, 1 second. Comes back 2 minutes later. He goes, yeah, your letter's right here.
You didn't get it? It's right here, man.
He's like, apparently we didn't send it out.
That's crazy.
Well, it's a good thing I called because school starts in 2 weeks. So,
that's legendary, bro.
Your boy's officially a Cougar.
Congratulations. I'm going to be hitting on you at every bar I go to. Just kidding. But congratulations, that's super cool. Let's hear the major.
Thank you, sir.
What do you got?
Sports management.
Sports management. That's the major.
Yep.
Give us some information on that. What are you hoping to see from it, and what are you expecting? You know,
you said this in the pilot. Hopefully, I'm a coach.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's gonna be my main goal in life. Is to
Right.
be a football coach. But I'm thinking about doing sports management, and when you go to Utah, maybe I'll go to Utah and go for journalism.
Oh, interesting. Are you looking at more like a sports journalism, like
sports analyst?
Yeah, like the big. Are you looking at the big headline guys like Marshawn Lynch DUI? Look at this mugshot. Or are you looking at more of like a, analyst? Yeah.
So it's like
that's more your style.
This podcast is good practice for that.
It absolutely is. It's almost like an application. You know what I mean? Too.
Exactly.
Like
here's my.
You got to carry this too.
Hey, Sports Center.
Hey, Sports Center. ESPN Live. Hit me up.
Any other football team?
Yeah, literally. No, that's pretty sweet though. Do you have you registered for classes yet?
No, I'm doing that next week.
I also have not registered for classes, and I'm already here, bro.
So,
it's tough.
Moving from our personal lives.
Right.
We are here. We did this in the first episode, but we have to redo it. Madden ratings.
Yeah, Madden ratings.
We are here to roast Madden for the second time.
Absolutely, because they are very dumb.
Very stupid. Let's just talk about our initial thoughts on it. So,
right.
We've seen the Madden ratings. We've seen how bad they've done, how good they've done on some.
Mostly bad, if we're being honest.
Mostly bad.
Yeah.
The 99 Club. We're just going to talk about that quick. The 99 Club. Myles Garrett. Trent Williams. Devontae Adams.
Yep.
Aaron Donald.
Okay, I'm going to be straight up here. A lot of people don't like Myles Garrett in there because J.J. Watt's not in there, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But me personally, I'm a big Myles Garrett fan. I just feel like he rushes the passer beautifully. He is a great run stopper. Love him being a 99. T.J. Watt should also be a 99, but everyone else is obvious to me.
How are you not going to be a 99 when you had 22 and a half sacks, Defensive Player of the Year, first team All-Pro, Pro Bowler, and he did it in one less game. So,
which is a normal amount of games for the actual record, just so you know.
Yeah. You gotta be a 99, even if you bump Myles Garrett down.
I'm curious.
You gotta do 99.
I'm gonna see if Michael Strahan was a 99 when he got his 22 and a half sack year.
22 and a half.
Okay. So he got it in 2001, so it would be in Madden 2002, right?
2002 Madden. Interesting.
Yeah, this is something that I just thought of off the dome. This could be. Not card. What? Madden 2002. What?
While you do that, I'm gonna talk
no
to Madden
way.
real quick.
Okay. Yeah.
What?
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna talk to Madden real quick. Listen, Madden. Devontae Adams being 99. 100% worth it. He's been the best receiver in the league.
Absolutely gorgeous.
For years. Yep. Cooper Kupp at 98. Makes sense. He had 2,000 yards postseason, regular season.
Bro went crazy, period, end of discussion.
Yeah, he had one of the greatest receiving years of all time.
Yeah.
But for you to put Justin Jefferson at 94... What is this blasphemy?
Yeah, that's a little crazy. Can't lie.
He's 97 minimum.
I don't know. I feel like 96 would be a little better spot.
I mean, 96 is arguable, but 97, he's had the most yards at a receiver in 2 years.
Yeah, but so did OBJ, and look at him now, you know what I'm saying?
It's because he got injured.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Justin Jefferson, he's obviously a dog. I'm a Packer fan, so I gotta go up against him all the time. Watch him just destroy my team. But I feel like he doesn't, like, destroy teams. You know what I mean? He just kind of, like, picks them apart a little bit. I don't know. He's not that guy. He is that guy, but he's not.
For me, he's the second best receiver in the league.
You're hilarious. Adrian, I didn't know you made jokes like that, man. You are funny.
That is
You're funny as
my... Okay, if I had to give a top 5 for receivers, Adams is number 1. Justin Jefferson's number 2. Cooper Kupp is number 3. Tyreek Hill is number 4. Jamar Chase is number 5.
I do like the Jamar Chase being really high because he's a dog.
You know, when we first recorded this, I had Jamar Chase out of my top 5. Then I got some common sense, and I was like, he's top 5. So
he just goes crazy.
He does. You know, like the moment I realized he's as good as everybody makes him be is the game against KC. 200 yards.
Yeah.
Against KC.
He was just unbeatable. He was just unbeatable. Like, no one could do anything.
They would throw a fade to him on your head top every single time.
Yeah, literally. And there's nothing they could do about it. They just had to deal with it.
Yeah. They had to deal with it. They're just like, you know what? This is going to be a long game, but...
Okay. Completely changing the conversation 100%. This is crazy. Madden, they're geniuses. They're absolute geniuses. Wow. They knew exactly what they were doing, and they're geniuses for it. Guess what Michael Strahan's... Like, okay, so I had to dig deep. I'm a couple pages into this Google, and then when I found it, went to the team, and it pulled up a whole spreadsheet, went through the whole spreadsheet, yada, yada, yada. Guess what his overall rating is?
After his record-setting year?
Yeah, his record-setting year.
What was he the year before? Do you have that?
Oh, wow, you're asking a very lot.
No, you don't have to give me
No,
that.
I definitely don't have it.
Okay, I'm going to go, he's definitely in the 90s. Probably higher than 95. I'm going to go 97.
Nah. What's TJ's rating right now?
96.
What do you think Michael Strahan's is?
Is he a 96?
Yes, bro. They're so fair and just with it, man. They said he got 22 and a half.
Crazy.
96. You both get it.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah.
But if Strahan was a 99 for his, TJ has to be 99.
See, I wish I could pull up the whole, like, you know how in Madden you can just press LT or whatever and sort it by, like, positions? I wish I could do that for, like, all Maddens, or this year, all the players at his position, because I want to see if there's anyone better that's rated higher than him, but that's way too much work.
So, now we're going to go into what we were teasing at first. Division winners.
Big facts.
We are here to talk about division winners. Where should we start first?
We got to start in a north, one of them, and then we got to go in like a nice.
Let's go in the weaker north.
Yeah.
In the AFC.
Okay.
AFC North.
Winners and losers.
Who do you have winning? Who's your winner?
Bengals, obviously.
I have to agree with you.
I just feel like it's simple. They're extremely dynamic. Not how much else you're gonna hear about it.
Yeah.
Nobody else is gonna compete with them. These guys are all. They have a couple good players or a good side of the ball, and then they're bummy. Sorry.
Yeah, it's not that hard of a conversation there.
Losing it.
Now, who do you use the loser? This is where everybody gets in trouble.
Yeah. See, the Browns. You want to save the Browns, but Deshaun Watson's coming back. Oh no, he might actually get suspended for a long time. I'm gonna go as in the fact he's coming back.
Roger Goodell, by the way.
Yeah, good call, buddy. But I'm gonna go as if he's coming back week 6 or whatever, week 8. I can't remember. And I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with the Ravens.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You have the Ravens losing that division?
Yeah.
Okay, well, what is your reasoning?
I feel like their defense is good, and they're gonna have a lot of DBs back, which is a blessing for them. They're gonna need it, but I feel like they're not gonna have what it takes to, I feel like the Steelers, they're gonna beat them twice, just because their defense is really good. They don't have a lot of receivers right now. I don't know. What's Lamar gonna do? Throw it to himself and then run the ball too? Like.
Okay. That was a curveball.
I had to throw one out there.
Didn't expect that one. For me, it's Pittsburgh.
Losing?
Yeah. For me, it's Pittsburgh because
Mitch Trubisky's gonna go crazy this year, my friend.
Offensively, there's nothing there
Mitch Trubisky.
besides Najee Harris. Okay, you can have the MVP all you want.
Yeah. You think Nickelodeon gives that out to anybody? No, bro. They give them out to the team on the losing team's quarterback. You know what I mean?
But I think it's Pittsburgh because offensively, besides Najee, they don't really have anybody else. I mean, they have Deontay Washington. Who got his money too.
You mean Deontay? What's his last name?
Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah. Washington.
He's not that great.
Yeah, he's not my favorite player.
Yeah.
I mean, Chase Claypool is just as bad.
Mm-hmm. But see, the thing about Claypool is he's pretty much, let's just say it, he's a distraction. He's yada yada yada, all this other stuff. But he gets some yards. He's a big receiver that's gonna catch it, take hits, rack up yards and catches.
Okay.
But yeah, moving on.
So Pittsburgh, my losers. Cincinnati, winners. Okay.
Beautiful.
Let's go to the NFC North now. Let's jump over.
Oh, we're crisscrossing it. Interesting.
Yeah. NFC North.
All right.
For me, let's not be potatoes.
What?
Packers.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Packers are winners.
Obviously, I have to say the Packers. I think the Vikings are gonna put up a little bit of a fight this year. Like they do every 4 years, just about. They put up a big fight, and then they die the next year. But
yeah,
I think they're gonna put up a fight.
See,
they got a lot of weapons and good defense.
Everybody's making such a big deal about you lost Devontae Adams.
Mm-hmm.
It's over for you guys. When you have a back-to-back MVP, Aaron Rodgers,
who is
apparently
tripping
takes
balls,
acid.
bro. He is tripping balls. You do not know what he's gonna do.
I was gonna say, apparently he's taking drugs now.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
I mean, it works.
Most guys are probably on something.
Yeah, but psychedelics.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's seeing players that aren't out there, bro, and he's still completing the passes.
He's like Sam Darnold seeing ghosts, but these ghosts can catch a
Swear to God. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Rodgers and Cheeseheads, they're gonna win that division.
I agree.
Minnesota is gonna be close. Mm-hmm. But Green Bay's going to sneak in.
Who's losing it, though, my friend?
Adam Rank's team.
Yeah.
Chicago. Adam Rank, you're so dumb.
Yeah.
Delusional.
I cannot see what they have that would make them more than like a 5-win team.
Yeah, he gave them 11.
Yeah. Had them beating some decent teams, too.
Yeah. It wasn't even like they have an easy schedule and they can pull out wins. It was playoff teams.
Yeah.
And he said they sweep them. Okay.
I agree with that. I want to say the Lions, but I like Jameson Williams.
Yep.
I think he's gonna have a very good rookie season. I think Jared Goff is gonna be slightly more mediocre than he has normally been.
Okay.
DeAndre Swift too, big fan.
T.J. Hawkinson. I like him.
Big fan. I drafted him.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
I've liked him since he was in the USA high school All-American Bowl, whatever. I watched him in that, and he was a dog, punching a football into the stands, and I was like, this motherfucker's going somewhere, bro. But okay. AFC East,
AFC East.
Obviously, again, we're not potatoes. The Bills are obviously taking the cake.
Yeah, there's not really much argument there. It's really gonna come up to who's getting second. Miami, New England. Those two are gonna fight for that 2 spot.
Okay, I'm changing my decision. Jets are taking the cake. We're gonna write this down, and we're gonna keep score at the end of the season. See who was more right.
Yeah.
And I'm changing mine to the Jets right now because Zach Wilson, he is different, bro. I never liked him as a quarterback, but he's banging hot milfs, man. They're winning, bro. The confidence level in that team and the locker room energy, I absolutely know is through the roof.
That video I put on my Instagram, follow me by the way, where he caught that ball one-handed. I literally said, this guy has a swag of Jesus.
Jesus had to have been swaggy too.
Oh yeah, he's the swaggiest guy of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think Buffalo. I'm not gonna meme around. I think Buffalo's gonna win. Sadly, I think the Jets are gonna go. Jesus, I think the Jets are gonna go 4th in that division. Ooh. because Zach Wilson, he's gonna have to carry the team.
But he will.
Nobody wants to carry the team.
Yeah. Losing it, I'm gonna go with the Patriots.
I like that.
Yeah, I just I have no idea who they're gonna throw it to. They have the most expensive receiving core in the NFL. But I genuinely, off the top of my head, could not name their number 1 receiver. I'm gonna be honest with you.
It could be Devontae Parker. It could be Jacoby Myers. It could be I was gonna say N'Keal Harry, but
exactly.
Kendrick Bourne.
Yeah, but see, you're just listing off a bunch of mid receivers right now.
Yeah.
You're not listing off a single decent name or those players where you're like, yeah, he's a good second guy on a team. Nah, bunch of mids, bro. Bunch of Darnell Moonies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jumping over to the NFC East.
Mm-hmm.
My winners there. My dark horse Super Bowl team for the NFC.
For the NFC?
The NFC East. The Philadelphia Eagles.
I kind of like that, but I kind of hate it at the same time. I can see where you're coming from, but I don't know if it's going to come to fruition. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Jalen Hurts. He has a lot of pressure on him this year to perform.
If he does not perform this year, he will not be the quarterback for that team anymore.
That's facts.
It's a race thing mostly when you think about it. If I'm gonna be honest, if he was a white quarterback, they'd be like,
"Wow, he's really solid. He's a good, consistent guy."
Look at Daniel Jones.
Yeah, literally.
Daniel Jones is white as balls. And he's still a starting quarterback.
Yeah, and they don't plan on replacing him, if you know what I'm saying.
No,
he's the guy of our future.
Danny Dimes.
Yeah, they gave him a cool nickname too. Come on. What is he dying? The ball on the floor while he was. I'm not even gonna get it.
Exactly. He's not good. I don't know why he's still a starter. But speaking of Danny Dimes, that is who I have going last in the NFC East.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's much argument there.
I
didn't even hear your winner.
I'm gonna argue with you on that. It's tough. If I'm gonna be really honest with you, I'm gonna go with the Cowboys. It really hurts me to do that, if I'm gonna be honest with you, because I don't like the Cowboys. Shout out Jamar, he's a big Cowboys fan. He's on the team, but I just feel like no way Dak's gonna have a bad season. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's gonna play decent, and then they're gonna be a 10-win team, 11-win team, and I don't know if the rest of those guys are getting there.
See, I've seen a lot of hype recently on CeeDee Lamb. People are really excited for the season for him.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm hyped, but I definitely am expecting him to perform at a higher level.
Yeah.
My loser though is the Skins. There's just something about them. They just. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot they changed their name. I'm looking at an old picture of all the the conference and stuff. The Commanders. My bad.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm like old. You know what I mean?
You just offended 2% of the population.
There goes all of you. We'll bleep it out. I said Commanders the first time. We're gonna put my voice over my voice.
I want to get a shot of you saying Commanders.
Washington Commanders.
I'm using that.
Perfect. So them. I didn't even say football team, which makes me even more mad because I like that they were called the football team.
I know. I'm mad they changed the name to Commanders.
Yeah. What a terrible name. They should have done the Red Tails. There's a cool story behind that. If you're interested, Google it. Cool story. Anyways, they're gonna have a good defense, but they're the Commanders, bro. They got no quarterback game. They're literally gonna be what the. Never mind. I'm getting off track. Anyways, okay. Commanders gonna be garbage.
Okay.
Because of Carson Wentz.
It's just him. To be his fault.
Mostly.
Okay. Jumping to the AFC South. What do you got there?
Mm-hmm.
Winners.
I'm gonna go winning the Colts.
Okay.
I just feel like they're a very well-rounded, solid team. Just got a decent quarterback. Big upgrade from their guy last year. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of ironic because we just talked to him.
Exactly. And I think losing that is pretty obviously the worst, one of the worst teams in the league, the Texans. Dog water. They're terrible.
You know, I would argue with anything you just said, but I have to fully agree with everything you said. So I can't really add on. Anything. Mm-hmm. So Indy's gonna win it strictly because of Matty Ice. Matty Ice is just he got it in his veins.
In his veins.
Houston might be the worst team in NFL history.
Yeah.
This year, so they're pretty garbage.
Very garbage.
So there's no argument there. It's just straight on.
Yeah.
Jumping to the NFC side of that, South. Me winning, pretty obvious. Tampa. Mm-hmm. When you have TB12 and you give him a receiving core that he has right now.
Yeah.
Julio Jones, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Russell Gage. That right there, that's
ridiculous.
That's a four-headed monster.
Yeah, that's a whole Hydra, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, they're ridiculous. I will agree with that. Give me your loser.
Loser, Atlanta. I think Atlanta's.
Who's their quarterback right now? They picked up
Marcus Mariota.
Yeah. Well, I'm a Marcus Mariota fan, so I'm gonna hate you for your opinion now. No, I can definitely see your reasoning. I'm gonna disagree though and throw in the Panthers.
See, that's very arguable too. Like that's very close to what I was gonna say, but I think overall, the Panthers are a better team than the Falcons.
Yeah, I can see why you say that, but there's just something about Baker Mayfield and losing games. He just loves that, baby.
It's like milk and cookies.
It's a life staple.
Yeah.
Hey, okay. I've got a question for you. Off topic for a second. I'm scarfing some strawberries right now. Is that too loud in the mic?
No, it's fine.
God bless. Because I was like, I've been eating these for like 10 minutes now.
I thought those were buffalo wings. I thought you were eating boneless wings.
Nah, I'm actually going vegan for anybody that doesn't know.
That is
and
true.
If I'm gonna be honest, since I've been back at college, I have not eaten meat. Or, actually, I've eaten cheese a couple of times on accident because I forget that it's a animal product. But
yeah,
other than that, I have gone completely vegan.
I should probably not eat dairy because I'm lactose intolerant.
Yeah, it does make me gassy.
Yeah. Okay. Back onto this train.
Next, AFC West.
AFC West.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Shout out Gordy, my best friend.
He commented on our video.
Yeah, I bet he did. He's a legend. Chargers winning it. I love their team. I love Justin Herbert. I'm a big fan of everything they're doing right now. And I think it's going to come to fruition officially. It's happening. This is their year. Losing it. I think I said this in the first one. I can't remember the exact reason I gave, but I'm going the Chiefs. Big nuke. Dropping it right here. I just feel like this division is too talented. They're going to slip through the cracks and be the bottom one. Yeah, I mean, it's hard. I mean, I kind of want to say the Broncos, but nope, I'm going with the Chiefs. Okay. 1 point at the end of the season for me when the Chiefs are the worst team in this division.
Okay.
Go ahead. Your turn.
For me, I have to agree with your winners. I think for my AFC team, the Bills are probably the favorites to win the Super Bowl out of the AFC. But my dark horse team to go to the Super Bowl and win it are the Chargers. The Chargers are one of the best overall rounded teams I've ever seen.
Yeah, they're definitely my pick in the AFC to go to the Super Bowl.
Like, a lot of their things that they needed to be fixed this year, they fixed it.
Exactly.
Like, they got JC, they got Kyle Van Noy, Khalil Mack, Sebastian Joseph Day, re-signed Mike Williams. It's like everything on that team is so perfect. They got Brandon Staley as their coach. I love Brandon Staley. He's a genius.
Yeah.
For the losers,
Denver.
Denver. I already said this earlier.
Yeah.
I think Denver is overhyped, overrated. Obviously, they lost Tim Patrick.
Yeah, it is a blow.
But I just think
I wanna give you like a. This is I remember this is what I said in the first episode. I was talking about the Chiefs receiving core. Patrick Mahomes, a dog. He's gonna slang that girl. Who's he slanging it to, my friend? And let's be like, you can name off the names, but be real with me.
They're not good names.
Exactly.
They're not. But
other than Travis Kelce, a dog. All the white farmers in Wisconsin will also say he's the best tight end. Most tight ends are white, though. Whatever.
Yeah. The people he's throwing to, not big names, not great players, but he had Juju. If he can stop dancing, he's putting up 100,000
him and Jackson Mahomes, bro, are gonna be having a ball in the middle of the game. Jackson Mahomes is gonna run onto the field, bro, and they're gonna dance on the logo together. So don't even. I don't even want to hear Juju ever again. Get him out of my ears.
If he can stop dancing, 1,000 yards. MVS, if he can catch a ball, 600 yards.
As a Packer fan, I know he can't catch a ball. So next name, please.
Sky Moore, he's gotten some big hype in this training camp.
Yeah, I think I saw a training camp video on him or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep going.
But Clyde.
I've never been a Clyde fan, if I'm going to be honest with you.
I haven't either.
Since he was drafted, I said, what a terrible pick. Why didn't they get
They could have got DeAndre Swift. They could have got Jonathan Taylor. They could have got...
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor went the second round.
Yeah, he went the second round. I was like... I was so mad. So I had a couple teams I wanted JT to go to. But when the Chiefs were up 32nd overall and JT was on the board, I was like, that's not fair. That's going to make them too overpowered. And then they took a midget, bro. I'm short, but come on. No hate towards Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Short guy to short guy. Keep it up. You're getting the bag, bro. I mean, shit. Go get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, moving to the toughest division. Second.
Yeah, I was about to say it.
In the NFL. Also in the West, NFC West. What do you got for? I'll go first.
Okay,
winners
go
here. Winners here. Obvious Super Bowl winners. The Rams. They didn't really lose anybody in the offseason except for Vaughn. They're probably going to re-sign OBJ. Hopefully they do.
To Buffalo. Keep going.
They got Allen. Allen Robinson. If he can stay healthy,
big
pretty.
Oh my god.
If he can stay healthy, that's a great deal.
If he stays healthy, that's one of the biggest pickups of the year.
Yeah.
Quote me saying that right now.
I mean, even you could say LA's receiving core is pretty good too. Cooper Kupp, Allen Robinson. Oh, they got rid of Robert Woods. That's crazy.
Robert who?
Robert Woods.
For you can see me, right? I'm shrugging my shoulders right now. I would trade Robert Woods and like a couple other good players just for Allen Robinson, if I'm going to be honest with you.
Okay.
Like, if I'm thinking to win right now, not like for a future, if I'm going to be honest, because Allen Robinson, he's getting there. But for a 1 year thing, I am trading Robert Woods and some good players for Allen Robinson.
Okay.
Because he's a dog.
But then, they got Van Jefferson. Pretty underrated.
Very underrated.
You know, one player that was drafted to the Rams that I was like wishing he was an All-Pro and like super good.
Mm-hmm.
His name is just fun to say. It's Tutu Atwell.
Yeah.
Bro, when he got drafted, I'm like, he's gonna be so good.
I remember seeing his name at the bottom of the screen, like as it's like scrolling past here. I was watching it with my mom, I'm pretty sure, and we were pointing out like funny names, and I was like, "Mom, look at that one."
Tutu Atwell.
Tutu Atwell. He's probably got
drafted,
an actual name. Hold on, I'm gonna look up what his actual name is to give respect to him, because, I mean, that might be his actual name, bro. Nah, his real name is Chatarius. So Chatarius.
Atwell.
Nice nickname.
Tutu.
I'm not a big fan of like not using players' real names. Like, obviously I do it because that's what I know them by, but it's like if you're gonna put this guy on TV drafting him, and you're gonna use his nickname Tutu instead of his real name Chatarius, I think that's a little crazy. Like, same thing with like Julio Jones. Like, isn't it crazy? Have you heard his name before?
Yeah. What is it?
I'm gonna pull it up.
I know it's crazy.
Son of a gun. Quintorius Lopez Jones.
Yeah. Quintorius.
I feel like that's a super cool name. His parents did a great job naming him. And I mean, who knows? I don't know all these player stories. Maybe that's what they prefer to be called, these other things. But I don't know, I feel like it's just kind of scummy, you know, not giving these guys, putting their real names as their famous, you know, names. I don't know.
Yeah. So, back to the thing.
Yeah. super sidetracked. Sorry.
Yeah. Division winners.
We got
Rams.
Oh no, I didn't do mine.
Obvious winners there.
Yeah.
And then obvious losers. It's gonna be Seattle. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
I don't really need an explanation either. It's just, you know.
See, I would just love. I'm a controversial guy, I feel like, and I would love to say something crazy like, blah blah blah, whatever. But you're right. That's the winner. That's the loser. End of discussion. There's both of our 2 points for the end of the season. Whatever.
Yeah, there's a pretty easy 2 points.
Wouldn't it be crazy if like the 49ers pull something just crazy? Trey Lance just slanging it.
Turns into Tom Brady.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd be there for it.
Hey, I know his cousin. Shout out Ben. I know his cousin. I went to school with him. He made it very clear that they were cousins when I
It's like his whole selling point on life. Yep, it's me, Trey Lance's cousin. Shout out Ben.
Hey,
though.
shout out Ben. Great baseball player. Congrats on committing to Minnesota. But so,
what do we got next? Anything for the agenda?
Not really. We've pretty much covered most of our thing.
That's everything. I got a hilarious story right now. So, setting up right. It's 11:30. I have practice in the morning, I'm about to smack out some melatonin gummies and try to conk out right after this, if I'm gonna be honest. But
right after this, I'm gonna get the editing, so we can get this.
Man's working hard out here. But so, I'm gonna have to take a picture of my setup because I thought this was gonna be beautiful. A little table in front of me, a little nice light up here. You know, it's gonna be beautiful. Computer's gonna work. Got a mic. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be nice.
Is that a snowball?
Yeah, of course it's a snowball, bro. They're pretty cheap. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to spend all my money, you know. But so I do all these things, right? And doesn't work. Now I'm sitting here on my PlayStation, in a party, recording on my phone that's sitting on a box, held up by a water bottle.
You know, my background looks aesthetically pleasing, but my setup does not look good either.
Yeah.
Like I have this mic when I'm talking to you. This mic is probably the most expensive thing here. It's $75. I got my PlayStation right here. I have the party screen as lighting on my face. I have my mother's Chromebook. Shout out my mom for letting me use her Chromebook. I put my phone. I stuck my pop socket on my mom's computer. That's how I'm recording. And then there's a lamp. So there's a lamp right here.
Nice.
That's shining on the wall. Shout out all the lamps out there. Brightening up my day. So
nice. Yeah. Your night actually, like I said, it is 11:30.
It is.
And yeah.
You gotta send me this file so I can get to that.
I'm gonna have to do it right now.
I mean, you can do it.
I'm just too hungry.
Eating your strawberries.
They're so good. I'm honestly terrible thing to be eating right now. The amount of sugar that's in fruit is ridiculous, man. Like, why they gotta do that? I mean, nobody really did it. That's how it is. But make me mad.
God.
I also got protein shake and some Oreos. I didn't get to eating them because these strawberries are really good.
This is a football podcast. This is a day in a life.
hey, man. This is important.
This is important, but at some point we gotta wrap it up.
we got a little more time. These guys are enjoying us too much. I can see it in their eyes.
I know. I can too. All 60 of them.
All 61 of them.
61. Actually, let's check right now how many views that video has.
I feel like that's not something we're supposed to do as a podcast. You know what I mean?
I don't care.
like we can make fun of it. Merch coming soon, by the way.
That is very true. I actually can't wait for us to get merch.
It's gonna be the coolest merch ever.
I'm gonna Google how many views this video has.
Google it. Just go to YouTube, weirdo.
That's what I meant.
I'm gonna Google it.
We're
probably on Wiki already, honestly.
Taco.
Check. Hey, Peep Wiki Feet. We're clearly on there. That's like my goal in life is to be on Wiki Feet. You know what I mean? Because if you're on Wiki Feet, that means people are.
That means you've made it in life.
That means they're thinking about you. You know what I'm saying? They're thinking about you when it matters. You know.
Let's talk about it. Episode 0 pilot still has 61 views, so we are moving.
I make a stupid face while I'm typing. Dang.
Well, to all you, I feel like we haven't addressed them in a while. Thank you, Spotify listeners. I know you can't really see everything that's going on here.
Yeah.
You should probably check out the YouTube video to get the Weddle.
Let me get some audio subtitling for these guys. 2 guys sitting here looking absolutely gorgeous. There you go. That's us. Just so they can visit in their head.
Yeah.
Half Mexican dude, Caucasian, gorgeous.
Perfect duo.
Drop dead gorgeous, both of us.
Well, does that wrap up everything? It's been.
I'm gonna say that wraps up everything.
Hour 20 minutes.
Hour 20 minutes. That's a nice episode.
It's gonna cut down a lot because of some of the technical difficulties we've had, but
a couple of them.
You know, it happens to everybody. You know,
Adrian, all I gotta say, I love you, man. My cousin.
I love you too.
I can't wait till we record the next one. I'm honestly gonna be counting down the days till we do it. Ending remarks. Let me hear them.
This is just the beginning. You know, we're thinking high. You know, you might think I'm cocky, but we're gonna make it. This is the beginning.
This one's getting 1 million views.
I'm recording on my iPhone right now. I'm gonna run out of storage soon.
Honestly, that's facts. So on that note, we're about to run out of storage. See ya.
See ya.